All right, Tab, thank you very much. The sports world mourning the death of NBA legend Bill Russell, who the dominant center and 12-time All-Star led the Boston Celtics during an unparalleled dynasty run of 11 NBA championships in the 50s and 60s. He was also an outspoken civil rights advocate throughout his career. Fox News correspondent Charles Watson shows us a look back at Russell's incredible legacy.
The news of the passing of NBA legend Bill Russell is certainly sending shockwaves through the world of sports and beyond as folks just try to wrap their heads around such a huge loss. A message posted to Russell's Twitter earlier today said he passed away peacefully with his wife Janine by his side. Since tributes for the Boston Celtics great and NBA Hall of Famer have poured in from high-profile figures, including former presidents and fellow basketball legends such as Magic Johnson, who called Russell's death a tremendous loss for the entire basketball world. Johnson said, quote, "Russell was my idol. I looked up to him on the court and off. His success on the court was undeniable. He was dominant and great, winning 11 NBA championships off the court. Bill Russell paved the way for guys like me." In a statement, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver called Russell, quote, "the ultimate winner and consummate teammate whose impact on the NBA will be felt forever." And President Obama said in part in a statement of his own, "Today we lost a giant. Russell was the greatest champion in basketball history. Off the court, he was a civil rights trailblazer. Russell was widely considered the greatest champion in all of sports. His list of accomplishments are vast, winning 11 championships and 5 MVP awards in his 13-year career with the Boston Celtics. Born on February 12, 1934, Russell grew up in heavily segregated Louisiana. Memories of seeing his parents discriminated against would stick with him through his adult life as he battled racism in basketball and America. In Boston, a city where he was not embraced in the same way as white players, he spoke up often about the treatment of black players and was front and center at the height of the civil rights movement, marching with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and standing alongside boxing great Muhammad Ali. And it was that display of courage that led President Obama to award Russell the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2011. Bill Russell was 88 years old. In Atlanta, Charles Watson, Fox News.
One interesting note about Bill Russell: he delayed the start of his Celtics career so that he could play at the Melbourne Olympics in 1956. Determined to represent Team USA, he said he'd compete in the high jump if he didn't make the basketball team. Of course, he ended up winning gold on the hardwood that year.